Hey guys, so today I am filming a video about how I got beat up outside of a bowling alley that I've tried filming before, but it just didn't work out very well. It's the same video, but the first one I filmed it, I had it against my steering wheel and that's what happens when I take my case off. It falls through. It's like it was just sad. It was sad. Just before I start the video, I just want to say I'm not really filming this to create drama, I guess. The person in the story I don't really have any beef with. I don't have any problems with this person. I don't really want any problems with this person. I'm telling the story because I think it's a pretty interesting story.
It's pretty wild, to be honest.
I was kind of contemplating on posting it because this person can beat me up that easily. Who knows if they see this video, it's gonna be pretty damn awkward. First, I'm gonna explain the backstory on who this person is and why they would want to beat me up outside of a bowling alley. I don't know. I met a friend through work, and this friend, I'm gonna call her Banana because she doesn't really want to be in the video. She doesn't really want anything to do with it, which is totally fair. So I met Banana through work. We became good friends and we hang out and blah 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 blah. And at this time, Banana was working 2 jobs. I've known her for a year or so around this time, maybe a bit longer, maybe a year and a half. Yeah, something around there. She has 2 jobs, and in her other job, she met someone else. We're gonna name that person Jenna. Banana met Jenna through a different work, and she started hanging out with Jenna a lot, a decent amount, talking about her a lot, and I was like, okay, cool. She wanted me to come hang out with her, and I was like, sure. Banana and I were hanging out at Banana's. I love how I call her Banana, Banana. Okay, anyways. So yeah, we were hanging out at Banana's place and Jenna came over. And this is the first time I've ever met Jenna. It was cool. Whatever, I didn't really think much of her. Then we hung out another time. Probably a month or so later, I'd say. And that's when I kind of got to know Jenna more. I don't know, I didn't really think much of her, other than she was just a normal person to hang out with. Pretty chill. I didn't mind hanging out with her. I had no problems with her. After a while, Banana put Jenna, Banana and I into a group chat together, so, because, I don't know, Banana likes having group chats and having friends to tell her tea to. Sorry if I keep looking at I should stop looking at myself and just look at here, but you know. Oh, look how dirty my seats look in the back. Banana spit toothpaste on my seats. Okay, that's a different story. So, I decided to hang out with Jenna and Banana again, and we all hung out, and Banana got kind of angry at us because it got to a very controversial topic, and yeah, Banana got angry, so she left us, and Jenna and I started hanging out, and we just chilled. Smoked some weed, took pictures, then I dropped her off at a friend's house and I went home and that was it. Kind of got to know her a bit more there. Not really much. This backstory is me kind of just explaining how much I know her, which is just kind of proving that I don't really know her. I've hung out with her 4 to 5 times. 3rd time that I hung out with her, it wasn't anything. I don't remember it, to be honest. 4th time we hung out, we decided, Banana, Jenna, and I decided that we wanted to go for sushi. So we went for sushi, it was a good time, we ate some sushi, we talked. Then we went to some stores and we started shopping and it was a good time, and I was like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna invite my friend Rhiannon to come hang out. So Rhiannon came to hang out and we all did our thing, blah 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 blah. There's not really much to do where I live. We kind of ran out of stuff to do. In the area that we were shopping, there's a bar. Jenna had an idea that she wanted to go to the bar and hang out and just chill, have some appies. I guess I should say that Jenna was already drinking because she bought herself a Mickey of vodka and a 4-pack of Hales. Twisted Tea. I don't know, something. 4-pack of something. And she was like kind of like casually drinking it. Whatever. She's not driving. Who cares? It's summer. Whatever. So yeah, she wanted to go to the bar. But the problem is, I was only 18 at the time. So I was kind of like iffy on going to the bar because it was like, am I going to get kicked out? Oh well. I was the only minor in our group. Everyone else was 19 and plus. No. I think everyone was just 19, yeah. So I was the only 18-year-old here. Woo! I love being the kid. So we went to the bar, played some pool. This can be like a very long, stretched out story, or I can try and easily explain this part so it's not as long and stretched out. So it's probably a bit rushed, you know? We went to the bar, we played some pool. Jenna bought us all some appies. She bought Rhiannon a shot. She bought herself a few shots. They were drinking. It was probably about 6:30, hitting 7. I don't know, something around that time. And we were kind of bored. We decided that we wanted to do something else. But Jenna wanted to go back to the bar later on. So we decided that we were going to go bowling. Bowling. Cool. We decided we were going to go bowling and then we were going to go back to the bar later because it'd be a bit more exciting. I think it was a Friday night, so that's kind of stupid, but whatever. Like, yeah, we went to the bowling place and that was closed, so we didn't really know what to do. And we just went to the dollar store, went to some random field, did some random shit. I don't know, just hung out. As we were at the field, because Jenna was drinking, she was getting a bit drunk, probably halfway through her Mickey or finished by this time because she was drinking for a while. And so she was kind of drunk and she started getting really emotional and crying. I don't know why she was crying. I think she just missed her boyfriend, to be honest. That's why she was crying. And she was just getting really upset. So we were trying to like comfort her and be like, hey, you know, it's okay. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna go back to the bar. It's gonna be fun and we're gonna have a great time. You know, you don't have to be upset. And then she just kept crying about her boyfriend. Her boyfriend doesn't really like her drinking, and the fact that she was that drunk, we couldn't really drop her off at her boyfriend's because he'd be a bit upset. We didn't really want to bring her to her boyfriend's because that's just not a good idea. Jenna was driving in my car, and Banana was driving Rhiannon. Those two were the only ones drinking, and so yeah. We went back to the bar, and we went inside, and we sat in the same spot we were sitting at earlier. Jenna really wanted to go dancing, but I didn't want to go dancing. There was like no one there. The only people at that bar at the moment were like some older couples, a bunch of older couples. After a while, Jenna wanted to go pee. She brought me to the washroom with her and she asked me to promise her that I wouldn't ditch her, which I was like, okay. I'm not really gonna ditch you, but okay, cool. I'll promise you that, whatever. Then we left the washroom. She's like, hey, follow me. And I'm like, okay, I don't know where we're going, but okay. So yeah, I started following her. We went to the actual bar counter. And I was like, are you stupid? Why would you bring me here? Out of everyone here, why would you bring me here? The 18-year-old little girl. Oh, she's just so stupid. But yeah, so we went to the counter. She ordered 2 shots. The bartender asked me for ID, and I was like, fuck. I was like, no, okay. So I walked away, and I walked back to the table. I was like, guys, we should probably leave soon, or else we're gonna get kicked out, because she asked me for ID, and I just kind of walked away. I obviously don't have ID on me, so like, yeah. Next thing you know, the waitress walks up to me, and she's like, hey, sweetie, do you have ID? The bartender's just a bit questionable. And I was like, oh yeah, just a sec. So I went into my bag and I was like, oh crap, here, I'll be right back. I just have to go to my car. I'm pretty sure I just left it in my car. My wallet's in there because I'm not buying any food right now. She's like, yeah, No, just kidding. She wasn't rude. She was really nice. Yeah, so my friends followed me out. We went to my car. We kind of forgot Jenna inside. Then she found her way to us. She was just like kind of upset that we had to leave because I just promised her that I wouldn't ditch her. That was kind of her fault, like not my fault. What can I do? Like, you brought a minor into a bar. Like, what are you gonna do? What do you expect? That was my 4th time hanging out with her. Oh wait, there's more. There's more. We got back to the cars and we decided that we were gonna go to a different restaurant and get food. Like a restaurant they can still drink at, but like I was actually allowed in so we wouldn't get kicked out. Jenna got into my car, and Rhiannon got into Banana's car, and we all started driving there. But on the way there, Jenna got emotional again and started crying, and I was just like, why do you have to be so emotional? So we parked outside, and she just wouldn't stop crying, and I'm like, okay, there's no point in you going in this restaurant if you're like bawling your eyes out. So I told her I'd bring her to her boyfriend. Yeah, so I brought her to her boyfriend's. I don't know how that went with her boyfriend. Yeah, that just pretty much sums up like the amount of times that I've hung out with her before the little bowling alley incident. It's like 4 times. Okay, so you kind of see we didn't really have any drama. We didn't have any beef. There was nothing. I was nothing but nice to her. If someone tells you, hey, yeah, I got beat up outside of a bowling alley, or like I just got beat up in general, you're gonna think, oh, what'd you do? What'd you do to cause that? You know? No, I didn't do anything, okay? Now that we have that cleared up, we can get into the bowling alley story. I don't even know how to explain this. It kind of happened really fast. Because last time we wanted to go bowling, right? Little time when we hung out and it was Rhiannon and Jenna drinking. We wanted to go bowling, but that didn't work out. In our little group chat, I added Rhiannon into it, and we all decided that we'd pick a day and we'd go bowling. We picked a day and we decided we wanted to go bowling, but the bowling alley in our town is it's not shitty. It's all right. But the bowling alley in the town over is a lot better. So we decided we'd drive the extra 45 minutes to go to a better bowling alley. Because why not? Banana drove Jenna there, and Rhiannon drove me there. So we took 2 cars. And my cousin Emma was also going to come bowling with us. My cousin Emma doesn't live in the same town as us, so she had to drive from a different town. She had to go home first and like drive there, so she was going to be a bit later than us. The weekend before we went bowling, Banana had like a little, not party, but like some friends over, and we were all drinking and having fun. I think it was my friend Adam's birthday or something. I left a Mickey of vodka at Banana's place, and I think I only had like maybe quarter of it. So there was still a decent amount left. I told Banana, I was like, hey, can you bring my Mickey of vodka with you just so I can grab it? And she's like, yeah, sure, no problem. I guess Jenna saw that Banana was bringing that Mickey and decided that we were going to start drinking. So she stopped at the liquor store and grabbed herself a Mickey of vodka as well. And I guess she started drinking it on the 45-minute drive to the bowling alley. It was pretty tipsy by the time that we got to the bowling alley, and she got out. She's like, hey. And I was like, oh, hey. She's like, so you're drinking with me? And I'm like, what? We're drinking? And I was like, you know what? I'm not driving, and I don't work tomorrow, so, I'll drink with you. I'll have a good time, Obviously, we can't really drink inside, so I kind of like slammed a bit of that bottle, and I don't know how many shots I would have done in that moment, because like, I don't know. We started walking up to the bowling alley, and then outside of the bowling alley was Banana's boyfriend. Even though it was supposed to be a girls' bowling night, it was supposed to be all girls, just us having fun, but Banana decided to bring her boyfriend. So we went inside, and I guess Jenna got kind of upset about that. Banana's boyfriend was there, so she was kind of like acting out a little bit. She paid for our bowling. So yeah, we started bowling. Emma got there. She started bowling with us. As soon as Emma got there, I obviously started giving Emma attention because she's my cousin and like we're really close. And I guess Jenna didn't really like that. Yeah, Jenna didn't really like me giving Emma more attention than her, so she started getting upset and sitting alone and kept calling me over to her. So I'd go over to her and I'd be like, hey, what's up? Like, why are you being alone and quiet? Like, why aren't you hanging out? But I don't even know what she said. It was just some excuse. It was something random. She pulled me into the washroom with her again. Drank a little bit more in there. She started talking shit, like talking crap about Banana, which is kind of funny. As soon as she started talking crap about Banana, Banana walks in, but she didn't realize that Banana walked in because she was like, we were in the stall together, and then all I hear is like footsteps, and then like, oh really? From Banana, and she's like, crap, and I just start laughing so hard. I just like, Well, that's why you don't talk shit about people. So she was obviously upset with Banana for bringing her boyfriend, and then she was upset with me for giving other people attention, and she started crying again in the washroom. I should have known not to drink with her the first time that she got so emotional, but I just thought, we all have our days, whatever. I didn't realize she'd start crying every time she starts drinking. So yeah, she started crying more, and I just pretty much tried to calm her down again. We left the washroom, and Banana talking to her, but she didn't really want anything to do with Banana. Banana called her boyfriend, and her boyfriend pretty much told Banana that if she's drunk, do not drop her off at his house. Do not bring her over. If she's drunk, he doesn't want anything to do with her. It's a good boyfriend. So she kind of got upset about that and started crying a bit more. And at this point, we weren't playing our game. Rhiannon, Emma, and Banana's boyfriend were playing, we're bowling at this point for us, because Jenna was being so difficult. We were only there at this point for 15, 20 minutes. Not very long. Our game just started. And it made me kind of sad because I really like bowling and I couldn't even bowl. I went 4 times maybe. That's really depressing. So Jenna started getting crazy again and emotional, and we were in the lobby area. When you walk into the bowling alley, you walk into this one little room, and on the right you can pay for food and liquor and whatever, or you can go straight in and at the very end you can pay for your bowling shoes and everything. We were in the first area that you walk into. Jenna was telling me that she just wants to go home. She just wants to see her boyfriend. She doesn't want to be there anymore. And I'm telling her hey, yeah, we can drop you off at your boyfriend's after. We just got here. You just paid for all this bowling. You don't want to leave now. It's 45 minutes to get here. Let's just enjoy our night. Let's have a good time and we'll go see your boyfriend after. She didn't really like that. So she told me she was gonna walk home. I was like, dude, you can't walk home. Did I not just say it took us 45 minutes to drive here? How long do you think it's going to take you to walk home? So yeah, she decided she wanted to walk home, and I was trying to convince her not to. And then Banana tried convincing her not to, and she just started getting upset. So she tried to run outside with her bowling shoes on, and the people at the counter for the food started getting a bit angry. She came inside, and then I was trying to stop her, and then she started pushing me, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. That's fine. You do you. Then the cashier again started getting angry because she's like, guys, not in here. And I'm like, okay, I'm so sorry. And then next thing you know, this girl takes off her bowling shoes and runs straight out the door. Yeah, she takes off her bowling shoes and she runs straight out the door. I'm like, So I turned to the cashier and I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I need to go get her. So I took off my bowling shoes and ran out the door after her. And then Banana was just kind of there, what is going on? As I'm running after her, I'm trying to stop her, and she just keeps running, and then finally she stops. We're pretty far down from the bowling alley, but we're still on the same street. We're still right beside the bowling alley, but kind of far down the road. So we get down there, and I'm like, hey, Jenna, you really need to stop. You can't walk home. You're so drunk right now. What do you think's gonna happen when you walk home? Do you actually think you're gonna get home? No, you're gonna either end up in the drunk tank, end up in a ditch, or dead somewhere. Someone's probably gonna hit you and not care because, I don't know, people are stupid. Plus she was so drunk, how is she gonna make her way home if she's that drunk? No, she doesn't even know the town. She's just so stupid. So I'm trying to stop her, calm her down. And as I'm trying to stop her, she pushes me over and I fall into the dirt, or I fall over, whatever. And as I get up, I'm like, dude, that wasn't that's not cool. I'm just trying to stop you. I'm trying to be nice to you.
Oops.
Why are you pushing me over? And yeah, she's not listening, and I'm trying to stop her. And this is what I remember. I probably had 4 to 5 shots. I don't know how many shots I had. It could have been less, it could have been more. I honestly don't know. But at the same time, I wasn't really feeling the liquor. I wasn't really feeling the liquor because, when some stupid shit like this happens, you kind of just sober up, right? It's a thing. I don't know if it's a thing, but it happens. I don't know. I was just trying to stop her, and she pushed me over, and I was like, that's cool, thanks for that, whatever. I heard my cousin screaming my name and like running over to me, and I was like, okay. And so I got back up and I tried talking to her, and then she pushed me over again. Yeah, at this point, her pushing me over a second time, I looked up and Banana was there, and then I heard my cousin screaming my name, telling her to stay the fuck away from me, pretty much. I got back up, and then all of a sudden she just like swings and like punches me right in the face, and I'm like, you know, I don't know if you've been punched in the face, but I didn't really feel it. It was just like, oh, something hit me. Yeah, I don't know. Something hit me and I was like, oh, she punched me in the face. And then she pushed me over again. But as she pushed me over, she fell over too. So she fell on top of me. Sloppy. Yeah, she fell on top of me. So like I started just holding her. Like I just like put my arms around her and my legs around her. And I was like, dude, you need to stop. Like you need to stop this. This is not cool. Like you're acting like an idiot pretty much. So I was just trying to tell her to stop. I was like, I'll let go of you if you like cooperate and just come back with us and stop acting like an idiot pretty much. There was like Rhiannon, Banana, Emma, Banana's boyfriend, and some random people from the bowling alley outside, all watching us, I guess. And then Jenna, I let go of her and she gets up and she tries sprinting across the street, but there's a car coming, so I like grab her and I'm like, dude, you're gonna get hit. And the car like stops and like starts staring, and then people just like start like, I don't know, screaming, and like it was really messy, to be honest. Yeah, she tried running across the street and I like pretty much stopped her, and there was like a lot of people watching, and she didn't like that. She didn't like that I grabbed her arm. I'm pretty sure she pushed me over again, and as I was trying to get up, she put her arms around my neck and she started choking me out. Like she literally started choking me out. I could not breathe. My body, I just remember not being able to breathe and me just trying to stay so calm, because I'm like, if I try struggling or whatever, there's no point. So I was just trying to control my breathing. She was strangling me, and as she was strangling me, she's like, I'm gonna kill you, which is pretty insane, right? Because like, that's pretty normal. And so I was trying to pull her off of me, and she wasn't letting go. So I punched her in the face, and then she started swinging me and trying to hit my head into an electrical box as she was like strangling me out. And I don't remember if my head hit it. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I don't know. But she was like pulling me over like that, like just trying to hit my head into an electrical box. And then finally she let go and I fell to the ground and she ran away. And then I got up and I started chasing her. Yeah, I got up and I started chasing her again, because my dumb ass just doesn't stop. So like, if you're wondering why I kept chasing her and why I didn't just like stop, or why I didn't hit back, or why I didn't do anything, you know what? I don't know why I didn't. Like, I think about that. I'm like, why didn't I do anything? Like, why was I just staying so calm? Why? But at the same time, we were in a different town and she was really drunk, and I was just like kind of playing scenarios through my head. Like, if this girl is this psycho, no offense, I'm not gonna call her psycho, if she's getting this aggressive towards me and I haven't done anything to her, like, what is she gonna do if I actually start hitting her back? Like, nothing's gonna happen. She's just gonna actually try and kill me, and then what? Like, we leave her in some random town drunk and alone? The whole entire time, like, let's just call the cops, let's just put her into a drunk tank and like get rid of her. And I'm like, dude, no, that's so cruel. Like, this is your friend you're talking about. Yeah, I get that she's like being crazy right now. Hey. I just wanted to get her home, I guess. That girl's looking at me like I'm a psycho. What up? I'm a psycho. Alright, anyways. So yeah, I started chasing her. She ran across the street and I like ran after her. Yeah, I ran after her and she finally stopped because it was just the two of us and no one else followed. And I was like, Jenna, please, just listen to me. Like, dude, The cops have been called. Some crackheads telling people that you stabbed me, and like, what do you want? Do you want to be in the drunk tank? Do you want to die tonight? Like, if you come with me, I'll bring you to the cars and they will drive you to your boyfriend's. We don't have to bowl anymore. Like, there's no point in bowling anymore. I don't even want to bowl anymore. Like, I don't even want to be around you right now, but you know, it's cool. I was like, the cops have been called and they're on their way. Like, this is insane. This is crazy. Like, this is normal to you? She started to listen to me and she started following me. So like, I gave her a hug and I was like, it's gonna be fine. We're just gonna get you home. I realize you're really drunk right now. Let's just leave before the cops come, before it becomes more of a scene and, you know, things end up with you in the drunk tank. Let's not go there. I walked her back to the cars and we got back to like the group of people and I was like, it's fine guys. Like, I finally got her to calm down. We're just gonna bring her home. It was kind of funny because everyone was just staring at me like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of insane. Not many people are gonna be that calm when someone's trying to beat the crap out of them, right? Like, not many people are just gonna be like, okay. I don't know, I didn't really want things to escalate. I'm a pretty calm person, I guess. Which is sad because I kind of wish that I fought back. Like, I've always wanted to get in a fight and like I've always wanted to see if I could win a fight, but like in that moment I didn't really want to, like, I don't know. I think I'm kind of silly. So I just walked her back to the cars and my cousin had all her stuff ready in the car, ready to go, and I don't know, I just gave her a hug, put her into Banana's car, and the people of the bowling alley, I apologized. I was like, I'm so sorry this had to happen tonight. I'm so sorry this had to happen at your establishment. Like, this is just so messed up. And they're pretty much just like, no, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Like, you're the one who got punched in the face. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I got punched in the face. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, so I don't know, Banana drove her home and yeah, that's about it. I got into my cousin's car and she drove me home and I met up with, well, we didn't really go home because I didn't really want to go home. We went up at some marina and just like hung out for a bit and with Rhiannon and had a good night. It's a pretty interesting story about how I got beat up, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I'll edit and see what it's like. Yeah. Apparently she was like going around and telling people how she beat me up and like was like so proud of it, and I'm like, why would you be telling people that? I didn't even hit you back. You were just trying to kill me. It's pretty crazy. Bowling alley gave me some ice to ice my face, and I woke up in the morning with a pretty good black eye. I had to go like 2 to 3 weeks with that black eye, and I went to work the next day. No, not the next day. 2 days later, because that was my weekend. But I went to work and it was just so embarrassing because I had this giant ass black eye, and it was kind of funny because like I was taking some customer's order. This lady, this poor little lady, she walks up to me and she just looks at me like she's so scared, and she's like, what happened to that girl's face? And I'm just like, how may I help you? Yeah, I don't know if you like that story, if you want to hear more, because I have a lot, not a lot, but I have a few pretty decent story times. I don't know, they're pretty, I don't know if I want to post most of them on the internet. I don't even know if I want to post this on the internet because I'm kind of like, if she sees this, like, I don't really want more beef. Like, I don't have any beef with this girl. Like, I don't really have any problems with this girl. If I saw her in public, I wouldn't really think much. Like, I'd be like, hey, what's up? I don't have any problems with her, you know? Like, I just kind of realized she was drunk, she was emotional, and she was going through some shit. Like, there's nothing with that. She didn't really apologize, but it was kind of funny because, like, the next day in the group chat, she's just like, oh, sorry, girlies. I'm sorry that I got so drunk last night. We can go out next weekend, and I'll be sober. And I was just like, that's a good apology. Thanks for that. Oh, yeah, I had to go home the next day, obviously, like, and I live with my parents, and it was so funny because I just wake up in the morning and I walk out to my parents. They're outside, and I'm like, hey, and they're like, what happened to your face? And I'm like, I got beat up. It was a good time. My mom started crying. She started crying. Yeah, that's my story time about how I got beat up outside of a bowling alley. Oh, good times. If you want more stories, like, comment, something. Don't do it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye. That was gross. That was really gross. Yep, I picked it up from the store. I just look so stupid. Wow. It's so smoky now. It's probably not a good idea for me to be vaping when I'm filming. Don't ride your bike over here, bitch. I could just be FaceTiming someone, you know? It's totally casual. Like, who do 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 do. Oh, he's riding on the grass. Who does that? I'm just gonna pretend I'm on my phone, talking on my cell phone. Hey, Mom. Yeah, you wanted that cream from the store? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. That minivan just parked a bit closer to me. Why am I so awkward when people come around me? Like, it just looks so stupid when I'm still pretending that I'm on the phone.